Hey guys, so today we're going to go over packing your travel roll-up bag and things that you're going to want to have in your roll-up bag and what pockets to put them in. And so here is my packed travel roll-up bag. And so you're going to see there's pocket 1, pocket 2, pocket 3, and if I can get there, pocket 4. And so in pocket 1, we actually have our miracle set. And in our miracle set, you're going to have the cleanser, the moisturizer, and both the day and night solution. Now, just to make it easy for me, I put the normal to dry cleanser in there and the combination oily moisturizer. So if I'm doing a party of 8 or 6 or whatnot, then I have enough where it makes it a lot easier if I'm just doing these two. They'll counteract each other for, the first use and still get the great, same feeling and everything. And so, but it makes it easier because the combination oily lathers up in the washcloth a lot. And so if you have a party of 8 and 3 of those women or maybe 5 of those women out of 8 are combination to oily, you're running back to the sink, rinsing out that washcloth, which takes a lot of time, and you have to make sure that you're not giving Susie Jennifer's washcloth. So this just makes it super simple, super easy. And then you can put the other cleanser and moisturizer in your bag if you were to do like a one-on-one consultation with somebody. So that is in pocket 1. Now in pocket 2, I put our firming eye cream, and that comes as a one of your gifts if you come in at least qualified and start your business, and also the microdermabrasion that comes in as your one of your bonuses. And so those are in pocket number 2, along with your foundation. And so whether you do liquid or mineral powder foundation, your foundation is going to go in there, and you only want to do one. Okay, so I've seen it a lot of times where women will pack their whole thing with all their foundations in one little one of the pockets. And so if you have your extra liquid or mineral powder foundations, you're just going to want to keep them in one of your black bags, and it makes it simple. I use mineral powder foundations for my first appointments, and it makes it so simple. And I put ivory too because that's my most common shade. So whatever your most common shade is, maybe if you're in Florida, it might be a beige 0.5 or a beige 1 because they get a little bit more sun than Washington, or winter time. You might be an ivory 1 or whatnot, but I put ivory too in along with the brush, and I also always keep the brush in the bag. And what that's going to do is that's going to help keep your brush nice and compact, and versus what will happen is if it's not kept in the bag, it will flail out. And I always let my customers know too, like, keep the bag, keep your brush in the bag, and that will keep it nice and tight. And so that is all in bag number 2. Now in bag number 3, I have my color. And back to bag number 2. The reason why your foundation goes in your bag number 2 is because your foundation is actually still considered part of your skincare. And that is because it keeps another layer of like pollutions outside and everything from seeping in and getting to your pores. So it's kind of like a little layer of protection. So that goes in number 2. Number 3, you're going to have your oil-free makeup remover. And just so you know, if you're testing it out and it gets to about half, I dump that one or you set that one aside for like testers, and then I will put a new one back in. You always want your products looking fresh. You don't want them looking tattered and worn, because nobody wants to buy something that looks like it's been used 20 million times. So this one I'll probably use just a couple more times, and then I will be getting rid of it, and I'm using it aside as a demo. And so then I'll have a brand new one in there that will be totally full, and then this one will just be in my bag, and I'll use through the rest of this one and then start the process over again. You're also in bag number 3, you're going to have your Ultimate Mascara that came in your starter kit. And you can also then put your custom compact that you get that as a gift, or you want to actually get that or purchase one to put in there. And so you can pick lipstick or lip gloss in there. I have lip gloss, and I just do a neutral tone, and just let everybody, if it's not your favorite color, you can get try your perfect color at your follow-up appointment. And then you want to customize it to you, or put the customized colors in there. So you want to do 3 eyeshadows, and a cheek color. And usually what I do is I put the 3 colors that I normally wear in there, because a lot of times when you're at an appointment, everybody's like, oh my gosh, your eyes are so pretty, what are you wearing? And you can say, oh, it's the colors that are in this compact. So when I first started, I got this really crazy green color, and green actually makes me look like I have the flu. And so instead of keeping that as one of my gifts that Mary Kay gave me, I actually put it in my compact. So you can do that too, but you want to have a unused compact. Now, I never let anybody touch any of these. I want it to look brand new, just as if I was going to Nordstrom and was looking at, you know, one of their unused compacts or whatnot. If one gets scratched or whatnot, then I will replace it and put a brand new one in there. So that is your custom compact. And then we always usually get you an extra cheek color. And so then that extra cheek color is right in here. And what I do is I just open it up, get a little bit of the cheek color. And so at their first appointment, they're going to try a cheek color and a lip color. And then at their second appointment, that's when they do full glamour. So that is all in bag number 3. Now in bag number 4 is where we do our satin set. And in there, you want to go ahead and have your satin hands, and you also want to have your satin, whoops, I dropped them, satin lips as I keep dropping them. So this satin lips, I don't know if you can see, it's actually kind of getting pretty tattered right there. And so I don't keep that one in my bag. I keep that one separately, and I will definitely use this one up, but I won't keep it in my bag because I want my bag to represent me and represent Mary Kay, and I want it to look very, very nice. So, and if this ever leaks, I always store this. When I'm storing it in my bag, I always store it with the lid up. Otherwise, it will leak. But you can lock it to help with that. So, now a couple other things that you can add to your bag to have a full bag is in bag number 2, you can put your foundation primer. And so that is something you can add into it. But again, you don't really want to be adding too much to the bag because you want it to be looking nice, etc. In bag number 3, you can add the eye primer to that because you'll be demoing that at your color appointments. And then one thing that I have done is I have actually taken the Compact Mini and I've put that cheek color that was in the little compact, I've put it in a Compact Mini. So that way if they want to see what the Mini looks like, I have it right here. It's easy to show. And then I have, as you see, a couple of the colors. See, this was one of the colors that was in my compact at one time. And I think when I had nails, my nail nicked it pretty good. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to use that as a demo. And so I actually have 2. Those don't stay in there. I'll let customers know. But it gives them kind of the choice of, you know, if they want to go more brown or more pink for their first appointment. So that can go in there, but with that said, even with just those couple products, I'm going to show you what the bag looks like. Get it all. So you have your Miracle Set bag, your skincare bag with your foundation, you have your color bag with both the compacts, and you have your satin set. So still it looks clean. Now once your travel roll-up bag starts getting dirty, you can always take a wet washcloth and get it out. But once it starts getting tattered or whatnot, you want to get a new one and you throw it away, give it to the Goodwill or something like that, because you always want it to look brand new. Like if you look at my roll-up bag, it looks like I actually just got it out of the closet. And so I never like to have it where it gets all those like crinkle and lines and everything else, because I want them to picture it as they were just purchasing it for themselves. So that's how to pack your roll-up bag. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you guys have a great one.